vintage or Rolex watch collector and you're here on holiday or visiting London, England, you definitely need to make a point to come and visit the Gray's Antique Market here in London. It's well worth your time. There are a lot of excellent vintage watch dealers here at Gray's. We make an effort to come and visit them all, every one of them. And definitely say that you were referred to them by my video. Rumi, I've asked you to bring us have a look at some non-Rolex pieces that are still extremely interesting. So what have you brought to show us?
So I've got three of my favorites that we currently have in the counter at the moment. One is a Vacheron Constantin from the 1970s with a blue lapis lazuli dial. I have a Audemars Piguet Disco Volante, extremely popular watches at the moment, and I have a really cool JLC chronograph from the early 60s. Extremely rare piece again, with a lot of history.
I mean, which one should we start with?
Okay, so we can start with the one in the very far corner, which is a absolutely stunning 18 karat white gold Vacheron Constantin. It's got a striking blue lapis lazuli stone dial. Incredibly popular at the moment, really hot watches. All of the stone dials, especially when it comes to the blue lapis, because of the beautiful color they give out. This one is in exceptional condition. The case is very nice. It's a big size as well, jumbo size case. Automatic movement, so again, very uncommon for the age it is for a 70s watch to have an automatic movement. And a very stunning dress watch with the original white gold Vacheron buckle as well.
Well, so do we know anything about the production numbers on these?
So again, production numbers itself is very hard to know because these companies don't really disclose this kind of information. But these kind of dials and these models were extremely low in production.
Yes.
They came in various different colors, like a gold dial or a black dial or a silver dial. So when they made the stone ones, they were extremely rare and extremely popular, and only for a very short period of time as well.
Wow. And what other colors did they have in the stone series?
So in the stones, I mean, they came in a black onyx stone. They came in the blue one, which is a lapis. They even potentially came in like a brownish tiger eye stone or a blue malachite or a jade stone. So they are extremely rare to even find them in these kind of stones. But the production numbers would have been pretty low.
Tiny production numbers.
Absolutely.
Wow. It's just a unique thing. I mean, it's got some heaviness to it.
That's because of the gold, because it's white gold, so it's got the weight of the gold in there.
It's got a definite heft to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, wow. Is that a finger? Yes, we're gonna have to clean a fingerprint. I've put a fingerprint on it right there. Let's take.
There you go.
That's my sloppy fingers. But wow, something really unique. And the strap, is that original?
The strap is just a generic leather strap, but it's got the original white gold buckle on there, which would have been correct for the watch. And with the watch,
This is. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is absolutely so nice. So a watch like this, do we have any information as to which perhaps celebrities or sports people or famous people might have owned?
It's very hard to say. I mean, these kind of watches a lot of people do have in their collection. It's just more of a preference thing. It's not everyone's kind of people prefer these style of watches or the colorful dials or the stones. But these days they're becoming extremely popular and they're getting more and more hot again, I would say.
Wow, that's something really neat. Fantastic. What is our next watch?
So moving on swiftly is the Audemars Piguet.
Okay.
Extremely beautiful timepiece.
I'm just going to move this guy carefully out of the way.
There you go. So this one is known to be one of the slimmest models APF ever made. As you can see, it's a razor sharp, razor thin case on there.
Wow.
Manual winding movement. Got a galoche textured bezel, super chunky, super thick, big jumbo, 35mm in size. Beautiful condition. The dial is in close to perfect condition with no patina or anything like that on there. All original. Has the original AP leather strap as well. You can see over there it's been signed by Audemars Piguet. The original leather still on there.
Audemars Piguet, wow.
Yeah, and the original Audemars Piguet yellow gold buckle is still on there as well with all the hallmarks on the back. So an extremely rare piece, ultra slim movement, ultra slim case. perfect condition, and very, very sought after, very collectible these days.
So I wonder if today you might call that a unisex watch?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
I mean, this
His or
was
hers, yeah.
initially made for his, but
Yes.
now obviously ladies tend to wear bigger and bigger watches, and this would definitely be classed as a unisex watch.
I
now.
think so.
Yeah, it can be worn by both ladies and gentlemen without a problem at all, I would say.
Wow. And now this design, how long did it persist for?
So again, very, very short period of time. We've never really seen many examples of these. Maybe one ever auction before, or two ever
Really?
auctioned before in the past. Yeah, so extremely rare. And these were made in the late 50s.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah.
It's just like if you didn't tell me the name of it, I would refer to it as a sundial.
Yeah,
watch.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sundial is what I would call it. But yeah, it's just so neat.
Absolutely.
So
It's
neat.
a work of art.
It is a work of art, absolutely. And you say only has it. It's not something you'll find on Watchfinder website.
No,
or,
it's not. It's not. We do specialize in the very, very rare and highly sought after collectible pieces. I'll be very surprised if you see this on any other website,
Right.
let alone Watchfinder.
Wow. And what's our next piece?
And last but not least, moving on to a very, very cool JLC, Jaeger Le Coultre Chronograph watch. This one was made in the late 50s or early 60s, I believe. In fact, sorry, even mid 60s. Stainless steel chronograph actually shares the same movement as a Rolex Paul Newman Daytona, so a Vacheron 72 movement in their chronograph. It's the world timer, known for all the different names of the cities on the bezel. It works as a kind of GMT function as well, and obviously a chronograph function on there as well. These watches were made for both the European and the US market back then. And they're known as either a shark for the US market or the Vogue for the European market. Manufactured in extremely low numbers. This one was actually featured on the JLC website last year as one of the most collectible watches that they have, and they resold it on their website for a really, really hefty price tag as well.
I can imagine. It definitely does have a Daytona vibe to
Absolutely,
it.
absolutely.
Yeah. And so, who was first, this or?
Oh, that's a very
Rolex?
good question. I wouldn't know. I can't be too
Don't-
sure actually. I would need to dig in a bit more into
do some
the
research.
history of both brands to know who launched it first.
Yeah.
But they are very, very similar time period for sure.
I mean, the locations are something. I just love the locations. Did Rolex ever put locations like that?
No, so this is actually known as a world timer. They're extremely rare watches, and yeah, Rolex haven't made an example quite like this one actually.
Fiji, Noumea, Mexico, New York, Rio de Janeiro. I like the spelling of some of the places. Joburg, Joh apostrophe. They use some abbreviations, and again, Fiji is spelled in a different way. It's just interesting, so interesting. Even Vancouver, my hometown, is on there. That is incredible. Wow, this is something special. This is so unique, this watch. Wow. So do all the functionalities work?
Absolutely. So again, all our timepieces will be fully serviced and with a warranty for peace of mind. So everything is fully functionable, exactly how it should be, still running how it would have been running back when it left the factory many years ago.
I have to pinch myself that I'm actually holding this watch, because it's just something absolutely incredible. Wow. And I'm sorry, the strap, I guess, can't be original.
Yes, the strap is a generic a leather strap,
Yeah.
but it can. I mean, if a die-hard collector wanted to find the original JLC strap, it is possible.
Yes.
Just to do a bit of homework and research and kind of waiting around, but we can always find an original strap to put on the watch.
Right. So let's have a serious chat about this watch. You said that a similar watch achieved a very impressive auction
Absolutely.
result.
So.
What are the nuts and bolts on this?
So
what are the numbers?
last year, JLC launched a set of watches on their website, about 4 or 5 different watches in a range of watches called the Collectibles. This was featured as one of the best watches on there. they sold this same watch. It came with the original box and papers, and they sold it for around 52,000 US dollars.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. So, and what would a purchaser need to pay yourself for this
So
beautiful
this one
watch?
that we have, it doesn't have the original box and papers, unlike the one that was sold by JLC themselves. But it's still in all original condition, in beautiful nick. And this one we are only asking £17,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds, that
so
sounds,
extremely well priced for what it is.
wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.